Hey guys, this is my vision board. Well, not this one, this is my old one. But today we are doing the vision board for 2026. Now, 2026 is going to be a grand year for me. Honestly, a lot of it is really going to be what I thought I was going to be this year. You see my dog in the back, don't mind him. But a lot of it I feel like it's going to be based on like what I thought this year was going to be. So I'm put some music on, I made a playlist, let's get into it.
You so dope, don't overdose, I'm so stoked, I need the toast, we do the most, I'm in the ghost like a whip in the boat. I got a reputation.
Oh, this song is so fire. Now let's get into it.
I'm on the G5, come to the A side. I got a bad boy persona, that's what they like. You love it, I love it too, cause you my type. You hold it down and I protect you with my life.
Okay, let's get into it. Now, I feel like before we can get into anything else, I feel like we have to really get into like how I really was able to do everything on this one. I feel like a lot of us do vision boards and we don't really like reflect on like what we accomplished with our already formed vision boards. So I feel like that's a little bit what I want to do. Like, so let's start off with the top of it. Y'all saw the top. But the top of it is really like college, because obviously I entered my senior year and that was like a big part between senior year and like, you know, career-wise, that was a big part of 2025 for me. And like a lot of it of the top half was really like me being in school, like, you know, me getting straight A's, you know, me getting my driver's license, me taking my SAT, which I did not take, me getting into colleges, me going to go visit colleges, me trying, then like we go from like college base at the top to like shifting down to like around here to really like career wise. Like I had like a bank account statement with $8,000. I have like cameras on here. I have a mix of also college acceptances on here. Then like quotes with me, really keeping me motivated, and then like just really like career wise, YouTube, all of that type of thing. So yeah, but obviously we gotta do a new one, so we gotta open this up. These things hurt like a bitch to open up. Woo! Anything to open this up for? No, I'm pretty sure I don't. Anyway, so I'll talk to you guys when I open this up. Now I actually like glued these ones on, so we kind of gotta rip these off. Whew. Now let me put my camera down so a little bit so y'all can see. Can y'all see it? No, y'all can't really see it. And my dog is literally right there for some reason. I don't know why he is, but he is. Okay, this is gonna be easy to take off. Honestly, I feel like it's something where like you don't understand what you really did throughout the year until you're looking at like your list of like things that you said you wanted to do this year, and then you realize, wait, I actually did do this. I think that's such a okay. I think that's just such a beautiful thing of just being able to look back and be like, wait, I really did what I said. Although I didn't reach the heights that I thought I would and all that, I'm not upset with how this year went. You know what I mean? Whew. And whew, that was actually easier than I thought. Move out the way, Claire. Now these I'm gonna put in my trash can. Ooh. Okay. Now, I feel like I just really want to show. Okay, I feel like it's a process. It's a process when I do my vision boards. When I do my vision boards, it's really something where like I try to really schedule out the year. Like I try to do like make goals, to kind of visualize goals for like the beginning of the year and etc. So, with that being said, maybe I should get, yeah. I feel like I want to like have voiceovers while I do this. So let me use my phone camera so you can like watch me actually put together my board. This shit's gonna really hurt my back sitting like this. This one. guys recording me doing this. Hold up. Okay. Now let's get into it. I don't think I'm gonna glue this board down because I don't feel like going to get the glue, so we're really gonna do it off the wing. Now I like to like start my vision board off like I was saying, like I like to do it in guides. I like to like start from the bottom. I like to start from like my earlier like moments of like the year and stuff, and like slowly like build upon that. Like, you know, like for my first couple months for this vision board, like I really want to be something where like I'm building, like, you know, I'm building up, you know, brand deals, I'm making money on YouTube. It's too loud. Maybe like, but that's really what I'm trying to go for. Like where I'm really building myself up in the first couple months, like January to like March. I want to like start making money on YouTube and getting brand deals and having those type of opportunities, while then, you know, making money. Then from there I feel like it's really gonna be a time for me where I really learn my craft, if that makes sense. When I see like the mid part of this year, I'm turning that down. When I see like the mid part of this year, I see like, let me move my camera like this. Yeah, when I think of like the mid part of this year, I see myself just really getting deeper and getting more comfortable with coming out with content. I feel like right now with content I have a lot of anxiety, insecurities that like, okay, this content, this is not how I want it, this is not like the type of vibe I'm trying to go for, this is not the aesthetic, this is not the visuals, it's not what I want to do, and I'm still like learning how to do that. And I feel like by the mid half, I feel like it becomes a thing where like I no longer have those type of anxiety to kind of feel like, yeah, I'm doing what I think I should be doing. You know what I mean? Maybe I should put this one right here. Yes. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And I think that's really gonna be like the mid part where I see the beginning, guys, you know, me getting more comfortable, and it's like something so weird. Like I feel like once you have a following, it's like almost every single thing you do like looks aesthetic. Like we'll watch our favorite like influencers just set up a camera and film a video and it looks perfect already, and it's like, is it already perfect because you have settings, or is it perfect because you're who you are and it's like almost everything you do is kind of like perfect? Or am I, like, anybody else like feel like that, where it's like, well, like where it's like you like, oh, I gotta get this angle, I gotta do this, that, and it's like they can just like quite literally set the fucking camera up and do it, and they'd be like, oh, happen baby, cry because it's over. How the glue on this is not really doing how the glue should be doing. Honestly, I really don't have much to really say. I'm just really super excited for the year and to really see what it will honestly bring. I feel like I think I have expectations for every single year, and it honestly goes so much different. And honestly, when I really think about it, like I never feel bad after a year. You know what I mean? Like I never fully feel like, oh, this was terrible. This is not what I wanted. This is like, no, this was like, this year went to waste or anything like that. Like I never actually like feel that way. Ever, actually. Now, I feel like I want to bring one of these out. These are just like with random little words because there's a lot of like blank spaces. So I'm going to take these ones out so when I want to like, you know, get the blank spaces out of there, I get the blank spaces out of there. But that's genuinely how I feel. Like, I feel as though there's so much that I want for the year, but also I have left like so much space for life. Like, I left so much space for like life and different things and changes that like I can actually get every single thing I want on this board without like specifics. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. Let me put this girl. Oh, not my glue. Just dropped my glue. Ooh. Like, there's like so much dog hair, my hair on this carpet. I feel like the vacuum sucks. Like, I feel like the vacuum doesn't do anything. So it's like, oh, I hate when my glue or there's certain pieces of hair getting on my thing. And I'm like, ugh. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, the texture of like wet hair, loose hair. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. That is something that I hate. It's like really, this is like literally feels like Tetris. You're trying to get rid of all like these gap spots. Yeah. Okay, I think the top half is, to be honest, pretty much done. Top half is pretty much done. I feel like I have too many of these. Like, I feel like all these are not gonna fit into my thing. Okay. Let me give you an overview on the top. No, I'll do the overview once I feel like the top hat is completely done. So right now, the parts that I'm doing right now are very much like little like things are just like me being comfortable in my craft. I feel that's what a lot of this really is. It's just like a lot of like me being comfortable in my craft. So now I'm just coming out with content, not really thinking too much about it. Yeah. And right now I'm kind of laying it out. Like, I'm not really oh. Okay, this is perfect. So it's like a cut off one. Perfect. 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 That's gonna go right there. Did I already print two of these out? No, okay. Same one. Okay. Yep. Now I know you guys can see my feet, so don't really pay attention to that, to be honest. I feel like this is very like important to me because this really symbolizes like this friendship and like happiness. Honestly, this is like almost one of the top ones. Like, this just really symbolizes to me like entering this new year, going to college. I always forget. Pause. I always forget that like college is included. Sorry. Ooh. I don't wanna talk to you anymore. I always forget like the second. I feel like because I'm in the school mindset, whenever I think of like a year, I think of like a school year. So I always be forgetting that like the next school year is included in this year. And so yeah, I don't know what my connection to that was going to be, but it was gonna be a good connection. I just forgot about it. But that's how I feel like it's like understand that like I'm gonna be out of high school now, where like I can start like, you know, really locking in on like friendships in my life. And I think it's really gonna be important for this next chapter of my life. And I feel like when you're on top, everybody wants to come up and join you and eat the party too, even if they don't like you, anything. And I feel like it'd be just so important for me to really understand who my friends are and being able to build like amazing connections with people, you know? So yeah. as we finish off today's video, I thought we should just do a quick little rerun of what I've been trying to say the whole entire video. Basically explaining everything I put, not everything, not explaining every little detail of what I put on my board, but you know, a gist. But starting off here at the bottom. Now when you look closer, you'll see that it's a lot of like me, you know, being able to be eligible for like YouTube partnership, to me getting a certain amount of view points that could make me get eligible. You know, just something. I just put this randomly here. To me actually getting ads on YouTube now, so now actually getting more money on YouTube. And then under here, I know you can't see it, this one kind of blocks it, but this one is me, my viewership count of being a lot of views. Then once you get to the mid frame, it's like me getting like brand deal packages, me just getting more into my craft, where like you just see like this girl like drinking tea, this girl laying on a picnic blanket. You see me just really getting into my craft. Now I feel like once you hit this point and up, it's more of like my future self. Like this is me as like a full-blown content creator, where I'm starting to get recognition, do like different people, like where I'm really getting bigger and bigger. And I feel like once this hit this point, this one that I actually showed you guys me actually putting on, that was like a photo shoot thing, where like I realized that this last year, like I want to do a photo shoot. Like this year, I want to end this year off with doing maybe multiple photo shoots, but at least like one major photo shoot, a collaboration or whatever. I want that. And I feel like as you get like higher up on here, it's really just me. Like this is like 1 million subscribers right here. This is like body goals, but also like aesthetic. Like I feel like I would be that in a girl, and I feel like a lot of it is just like me getting on YouTube and making a lot of money, and just me getting into my thing. That's like a I want like a digi cam, like have that, like, you know, sometimes you want like a camera for like in view and out of view. I'm trying to whisper because I think my hallway door type thing like echoes a lot. My mom's downstairs, I don't want her in my business. So yeah, overall, let's do an overall consensus.